What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back for another video. And this week, my Cleveland Browns head to New Orleans, Louisiana, the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, to face off against Drew Brees and the 0-1 New Orleans Saints. Now, we're coming off a game which we should have won, where our defense forced six turnovers. Yeah, we got Ben with 4 interceptions, and we forced 2 fumbles. And we came back from down 14 points late in the game, a deficit that has usually been enough to beat the old Browns teams. Well, it's pretty clear this is a different Browns team, because say this would have been 2 or 3 years ago, that would have been enough to beat us. But this team didn't fold. They kept fighting. And what do you know? They forced 2 key turnovers thanks to Myles Garrett. And we tied the game up. Should have won it. But the game-winning field goal by Zane Gonzalez was blocked. And we wound up with a tie. And some people are saying Browns fans are, liking this tie a little too much. Honestly, I wanted to win. I'm going to low-key treat this like a loss. I mean, we didn't lose, but, we technically broke our week 1 losing streak. This is our best record since 2004, which is pretty sad because we didn't win. We tied. This is the first tie for week 1 since 1971, before overtimes were even established. And this is also the 3rd straight year that we've had a tie in the NFL. 2 years ago, it was Bengals-Redskins. Last year, Seahawks-Cardinals. This year, Browns-Steelers. Interesting. I think we've had 4 ties in the last couple of years. Ties are becoming more frequent because they changed the overtime rule. No longer is it a 15-minute overtime, it's 10 minutes. And of course, if you're tied after 1 overtime, game's over. Honestly, if they were going to change the overtime rule again, they need to do what college football did. Make it untimed. Start each team at the 25 near the red zone, an opponent's territory, and challenge them to get a stop. That'd be cool. But, I'm not going to hate on overtime, we should have won the game in regulation, but whatever. Then again, we could have easily lost, but Chris Boswell missed a damn near chip shot. So, yeah, we were lucky to get out of there with a tie, but we should have won. Okay, enough of that. Then the Saints, on the other hand, let Ryan Fitzpatrick walk into their house and put up 48. Yes, that Ryan Fitzpatrick. The one that couldn't stop throwing interceptions with the Jets against the Chiefs. Yeah, that Ryan Fitzpatrick walked into the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, one of the hardest places to win. And he dropped 48, damn near 50, on the Saints. Of course, the Saints tried to come back, but it fell a little short. They lost 48-40. Yeah, the way I see it this week, if our defense forces 6 turnovers again, I think we win. The only thing is, will the offense show up on time? Because really, the offense didn't really show up until damn near the end of the game. They were making plays, but it was hard. Tyrod Taylor did not look good. But second half, he looked way better. But that's the thing about Tyrod. He's not going to win you games. He's not going to lose you games. He's a game manager. It's up to the other players on this team, the playmakers, to win us the games. the running backs, the receivers, the tight ends, the defense, special teams. Speaking of special teams, is Chris Tabor still here? Seems like it. Damn. Penalties, man. Can't have a freaking punter kick return without a block in the back. Receiving team. Really? Bruh. Well, they gotta fix it, you know? But, yeah, week 2 against the New Orleans Saints. As far as I know, there are a few Saints video makers on YouTube. Saints Uptown and Jamal Seaton. Yeah, that Jamal Seaton, the same dude who only got merchandise relative to the Saints because a very generous Billy Badass supplied him with a Saints shirt. And of course, I believe that shirt was a Saints National Champions shirt. What? Saints National Champions? Okay. Saints Uptown's a really cool guy, and I do know there are probably several typers out there, but one of the most notorious ones is One Crazy Who Dat. He is a common sight in Bad Dog's live streams. By the way, shout out to Bad Dog, you know, keeping it real with the Giants Mafia. They got the Cowboys this week. It's going to be a toughie for them, you know. But, yeah, we got the Saints. 3 keys to victory for this game. Establish a running attack. Defense needs to get after Drew Brees. Myles Garrett, I'm looking at you. You got after Big Ben, and you had to deal with Alejandro Villanueva. Well, this week, you got Teron Armstead in your way. So do what you do best. Put him aside. And go feast on some Drew Brees. All right? Maybe he'll force a few more turnovers. And maybe we can actually take one to the house this week. Jabril Peppers damn near took one to the house last week, but he was tackled by, I believe, Big Ben. Demarius Randall let him know about it. He's like, you let Big Ben tackle you, you bum. Meanwhile, Demarius Randall's over here cramping like crazy. Hope all is well with you. You know, don't want that to happen. I think the weather had something to do with that. And speaking of the weather, we will not have to worry about that this week because we're playing in a dome. We're playing in a controlled environment. So watch, Tyrod Taylor's going to have a freaking amazing game. Going to throw for over 300. Josh Gordon's going to have like 2 touchdowns. Myles Garrett's going to feast. I think this whole defense is going to feast. And one more thing before I get to the third key to victory. Denzel Ward, 2 interceptions. He is up for Pepsi Rookie of the Week. To me, I think he is a definite, he definitely deserves the Rookie of the Week. He balled against Antonio Brown, of all people. 2 interceptions. Damn. And I was told Denzel Ward is going to get owned by AB. But, I mean, AB had his moments, you know. That amazing catch in the end zone, Denzel Ward was right there. But, of course, it's Antonio Brown. He's going to make the catch. There's nothing you can do about it. So what did we do? Oh, Josh Gordon mossed Cameron Sutton to tie the game. Good retribution, Browns. I like that. But hopefully Denzel Ward will have another great game against Michael Thomas, one of my favorite Buckeyes, next to Marshawn Lattimore, both around the Saints. You know, Joey Bosa, Denzel Ward are some of my other favorites. And then they got Teddy Ginn. Oh, remember him, Buckeye fans? Teddy Ginn, you know, returned the opening kickoff for the national championship game against Florida to the house. Remember that? Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, He's on the Saints too. Most likely, Money Mitchell will be going up against him. And then Marshawn Lattimore will be most likely matching up with Josh Gordon. Of course, apparently he started Josh Gordon started last week by mistake. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? But of course, they're going to make a big deal out of it, you know? But whatever. Anyways, my third key to victory for this game is to limit mistakes. There were so many mistakes last week. You know, we had Desmond Harrison playing his first actual game. What was it, 4 false starts? You need to fix that, right? And we need to do a better job of containing the blitz. But I think we'll be just fine. I mean, we got film to work off of now. I think we're going to have a lot better game. Hopefully, we actually get a win this time. I don't want to see an L or a T in the record book. I want to see a W. All right, I want us to eat a W this week. Yeah. Now, as for my player to watch this week, it's going to be Josh Gordon because he's going up against Marshawn Lattimore most likely. And I expect him to have a big game. I think he'll be playing a lot more. He played all but 20 snaps last week. And I think he will be a starter this week unless they, mess it up again. But we'll see. But yeah, my player to watch is Josh Gordon. And my final score prediction, I think this would be a very close game. I have the Browns winning 27-24 over the New Orleans Saints. Shout out to the Who Dat Nation. Much respect. I don't hate you guys. I mean, I could throw out all the crap, about us dominating you in the history books, how you gave the Browns our first win as a returning franchise, how we own you, 13-4 in history and all that. But I'm a nice guy. You're not in our division. You're not even in our conference. So I'm not going to do that to you. You got enough to deal with the Falcons and the punk-ass Panthers. And then, of course, the Buccaneers just walked into your place and put up 48. And it wasn't even Jameis Winston doing it. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Bruh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. I do know one thing. I do not think the Saints defense is going to allow another 40-burger to be put on their plate by the Browns. We can't even score 30, let alone 48. Bruh. But yeah, hopefully this defense can limit the damage that Saints offense can do. Because let me tell you, Drew Brees is a demigod when it comes to quarterbacks in the NFL. He's right up there with Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and Big Ben. Yeah. He's a very, very good quarterback. And that offense can erase a deficit in the flick of a wrist. So hopefully this defense steps up. Maybe we have another performance like last week. If we get another 6 turnovers like last week, that should be a win. But who knows, right? Hopefully the offense steps up too. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Got a freaking 13, almost 14-minute video. Damn. But yeah, shout out to all the Saints fans out there. Jamal Seaton, Saints Uptown, One Crazy Who Dat, any other Saints fan out there that I didn't mention. Make yourself known in the comment section. And oh yeah, shout out to Ricky Tane. Hopefully I see you this week. It's cool to see you back making videos. But yeah, shout out to Ricky Tane. I even shout out Boss Dog, because you never know. He could come across this video and maybe I motivate him to make one last video. Who knows? I mean, if you really think about it, we haven't won a game really since, on a Sunday, since Boss Dog left. Imagine that. Boss Dog leaves the TTC YouTube thing and we can't win a damn game. Interesting. That's interesting, isn't it? But yeah, shout out to everybody out there. Jets, we got you next week. Gangrene David, Jets Central. All you other Jets fans, Sam Darnold, you're on the meat list next week. It's going to be fun. But yeah, Thursday night football against the Jets. I'm going to have a little something for them. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up. I'm Crazy Dog 99. Let's go Browns. Let's get this win on Sunday. All right, I'm out.